forget about the TP and we're just playing around a teammate, and that's okay. I'm your coach Key, and today we're back coaching Tito, a diamond chamber who figured out his abilities but still has trouble maximizing their usage. So today we're covering Chamber's TP, the most basic but overpowered ability there is. That's what's gonna screw you. Yeah, and stick around to the end where we'll cover how to find lurkers before you get jump scared. Enjoy. TP, Trip would be nicer to come up. Teammates use some good util though. This is a nice off angle spot. Tough spot for your TP. Nice though. Run back. Yup. You think about your TP a lot more, which is good. Add your Trip to this mix. Yup.
I have to be thinking where I'm gonna put my TP, where I can get the most usage out of it. But there's scenarios where I think like this thing, like where I put my TP, it just has one use, and then if I get out of that range, it might be a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But like for example, that play that I just put myself in, like away from my TP, it was uncomfortable to be out there. That was a risky play because I easily could have stayed in my TP and not played there. But it was had the decision. I was like, well, maybe do I risk the positioning, the use of my TP, or not use it, especially in post plant, because this is a post plant situation. So sometimes in post plant I cannot find usage on because at the entry I don't know where they are exactly, but I try to entry with my TP to take the most use out of it. But in post plant I cannot stay with my TP because sometimes it limits the ability of like trading my teammates. It's just like I don't know if my notes are kind of like limiting my factor to be able to trade some teammates or take aggressive positions because if I pick it up, it's not gonna be ready for the next fight.
Yeah, 100%. So you're facing an interesting wall right now where like your TP gets value here a lot of times, and there's gonna be some times stuff's gonna happen, like teammates are gonna push CT here and you can't help them because you're supposed to play around your TP.
Exactly.
So the best thing to do for this is maybe start holding the TP more when you notice this is happening, right? I would think teammates are very aggressive or getting site very easily, so maybe we can save the TP here and use it more on site, or we just like forget about the TP and we're just playing around a teammate, and that's okay.
Here, another thing I want to ask you is they asked me to lurk, but I suck at lurking. I'm not used to lurking as much as Chamber. I like to enter with my team.
Yeah. So
and
if you
I don't
suck
know how
at
to look
lurking,
correctly.
just hold the space. So like you're trying to seek out fights here, you're trying to make something happen. That's not
lurking, yeah.
Yeah, that's not lurking, but also like you can just hold mid here, like from this position, not here, just holding mid, this walkout and mid, and you'd be fine, dude. Like you're still holding mid control. You're just like listening for footsteps. A big part of lurk is actually just like getting yourself in a nice spot, like here, or preferably around the corner here, and you just listen for footsteps. So a lot of lurking isn't like actually taking fights or like trying to make things happen. It's waiting for the right timing to make something happen. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You just want to wait for this player, this cat player, to give up the position. So like once your teammates start going out A, right, is usually when I say that this player is going to leave, and that's when I start going out. Until then, yeah. Let's take a quick break from the yapping. Listen, Valorant can be a tiring experience because some of us not only want to improve but also have fun. Wait. No, wait. So if you'd like bonus videos every month, you can join us for in-houses and a masterclass where I break down every agent in Valorant. Scan the QR code on screen or click the link in the description. Starting now, all tier 3 subs get free VOD views. That's right, free. Find your next step to start improving and start enjoying this god-awful game. Now back to the video. Nice. You almost lined up, dude. You're playing around your TP well. Your change now is just where am I putting TP and why am I putting it here? And like we've seen you do this TP a lot, right? And this is where we start to evaluate how much value this TP has gone over these 7 rounds. There are certain TPs you're gonna find get a lot more value, and this one's just up to you because there's certain players that it's gonna work again when we peak cat, and it's up to you when to use this TP where it's most effective versus when to start using these on-site TPs or like entry TPs really or like on-site TPs. Maybe same thing here with the sheriff. Maybe you would buy bullets here.
Yeah, I haven't like buy bullets from a long time because they were too expensive, and I like using the sheriff because it just has like more bullets, and I like to shoot a lot.
Yeah.
I used to never buy the headhunter.
Yeah, that would be one of the few situations where the headhunter is better for this angle.
Está por aquí. Aquí a ver.
12 seconds later. Day 2. Day 3.
You could take some risk here. Having this little intel is scary right now.
Yeah, I didn't want to risk it at all.
Yeah, these guys just walked up mid for free.
Main, man.
Nice. I'm only thinking about taking this a little more early. Like, this is kind of up to your own judgment now, Tito. Now it's like, how do we apply this TP to this scenario and get the most out of it? Like, I could tell you what happens with this TP sometimes, what might not happen, what this TP is good for. But I think a lot of it's just going to come down to like how many times you end up using this TP. Like, the more times you see this TP in action, the more we do this TP, the more we're going to figure out different ways to get value with it. One of the ways right now that we're missing is going up cat and getting intel that way and forcing intel to happen when these guys are quiet.
This angle is busted.
Busting angle.
Yeah.
Nice.
Digo yo.
Yo cubro la...
Oh my gosh, the spam. Careful reload. So my only concern with this TP is I would maybe throw Trip up here with you. I'm down to have it a main, but I think what I would do was put a cat like right here. So when these guys swing cat, you get the intel. If they don't and they just go A, you're gonna do this play off your teammate or whatever anyways. But this is mainly because this is like a scary TP, right? So if these guys come through, let's say like you don't finish the clove here, or this raise is more psycho after the clove, and they just push you, you're just in the middle of the open. I want us to better recognize when we TP here that this is a very vulnerable position, and you basically want to get out of here as soon as possible or have something to benefit it.
Yeah, that's what like Yoru said, but I didn't really put that into consideration, honestly.
Nice, good psycho jump here. Gets good value too.
80 chamber.
No idea where this guy is.
Me either. He goes from behind. No, he doesn't show up.
Very scary. My only thing besides like your util and TPs is I want us to find these dangers a lot earlier and figure out how to best play around these dangers. So like running through tree here is insane because the
Really?
timing exists. From like my eyes, it's literally insane. I'm sorry, like I was gonna say if you want to be immortal, but really like my immortal teammates don't do it either. But if you want to dominate in like any situation, you have to be this considerate of the situation. Radiance wouldn't do this. Radiance would hold the angle the entire time, or they would switch to the top angle with their gun still out.
In my consideration, my defense, I didn't think there was zero possibility of somebody be there. That's why I pulled my knife.
That's what's gonna scare you. The same reason we hold spike here, right? We don't know where chamber is. What if he was A main here and just swings and kills you? There's 30 seconds left in the spike. We stuck it. I mean, fuck it. It worked. It looks funny.
Yeah.
But I want us to be way more considerate of these dangers in the future. Sova raise. So we don't know where one player is. This is another like threat thing. I like how you're getting more used to this. This guy's 100% heaven. I would say 100% heaven here.
Yeah.
So we can just talk about this timing. I want us to see here that like at any point, this chamber actually could have had a timing on us and just shot it from the side because we're not thinking about this danger existing, right?
Yeah.
Any point, because we don't know where this player is. Just happens that like we get to sit here, look through here. Remember, the longer you spend here, for me, I'm just scared because I'm like any second now, there's very likely a player gonna come through here, and especially after you kill him. Where is he?
I never thought about that. You can see like I'm just like trying to hold the spike, trying to take it to half, thinking he was main or tree.
Árbol.
This is coach tip right here. A lot of times you don't see him for the whole round. They are flank and nowhere else. They're flanking, they're lurking. Yeah, you've got this play figured out. This is a good play. This is one of those like tried and trues that we can see you're comfortable with. And you can just run this a few times every game just like you did here and it'll work. So yeah, good question. Good work. Go kick some butt. Best of luck out there.
Alright, thank you, coach. Bye.
Bye.